I hoped to make a film that was beautiful, challenging, memorable. The film tells the story of Lucy. She's a young university student, no family support. She takes a job as a sleeper in a sleeping beauty chamber. Her strange provocation to the world, if you like, is my cheek is turned, try me. It's a kind of a radical submissiveness, a quiet recklessness. And at the same time, I hope the film is made whole by its concern with experience, with old age, I guess seen through the portraits of the men who visit her during the night.
The first thing that attracted me to the film was obviously the script, because it was just so beautifully written and so different from anything I've read before. But the character also is just kind of a dream character for a young female actor, because she's just completely the antithesis of the love interest or the nice girl or the nice girl's funny friend, you know? It was just kind of really exciting to see something that hasn't really been offered to me before.
With the main character, Lucy, I was looking for somebody with a submerged complexity. And, you know, really simply put, I was looking for somebody that we would want to watch for the whole film, somebody who was fascinating. And I think Emily is very beautiful, but she has a strange beauty that really appeals to me. I also needed somebody who could give us that feeling of something latent happening, a tip of the iceberg feeling, and needed somebody who's very brave, and the role is it's a demanding role, and somebody who is genuinely at home in their body. And Emily was just fantastic like that. And
Lucy, I think, is kind of disenchanted with the world around her, and her reaction to that is to sort of remain very passive in her own life and very sort of disconnected from what's going on around her. And she's almost really willing to be exploited. I think she sort of has this perverse interest in being exploited in a way and sort of letting herself be passive in those situations. And I think she's excited by the danger of something like just calling up about an ad for, you know, for lingerie waitressing. I think there's something in her that finds that really, I don't know, it gives her kind of an adrenaline rush, but she's just, I think she just sort of is letting things wash over her. She's not afraid. It's almost kind of nihilistic. She's just willing to let whatever happens happen. I mean, I think everyone has a little bit of that reckless, kind of dangerous person inside them, even if it's only a small part of them. And I definitely kind of related to that in a way. And it was interesting to explore that, but it was sort of difficult to find that, to make that part of Lucy. She's very able to sort of stare people down. And that was kind of difficult for me, and I found that in the rehearsals, reading the scenes with Julia, you know, in a moment where any regular person would sort of break eye contact and it would be an awkward, tense moment, Lucy sort of has to stand her ground, and she doesn't really care at all what people think about her. And that was kind of tough for me, because my natural instinct is to get awkward or tense in those kind of situations, and she just doesn't have that. She really couldn't care what people think of her. So that was kind of difficult to find. But Julia and I had a lot of rehearsal time, which was fantastic. And Julia also made me watch about 20 different films that were really helpful with really strong female protagonists. So that was really good that I had sort of set research to do. It was really helpful for me.
Thank you for coming. Such a pleasure to see such a unique beauty. Let me tell you how things should proceed. I'll describe the job, and then, if you're interested, we'll discuss particulars. You will be working with other girls, some of whom will have more responsibilities. There is room for promotion. We rely on mutual trust and discretion, and I'm obliged to tell you there are heavy penalties. Very heavy penalties for any breaches of discretion. Am I clear?
It's not a game.
You are very beautiful, very talented. But we're going to make you even more beautiful, even more talented. You'll feel profoundly restored. Good night.